Okay, here comes the merge. We're gonna... Oh, it looks like he's gonna let us go 2-circle here. Good. Good deal. So I'm gonna climb a little bit and try to reduce my radius a bit, but also trade out my energy better. Okay, we're gonna straighten up just a touch to gain energy back. Okay, so now we're going to try to see if we can pull in behind him a little bit. Depends on him, but we're looking pretty good here so far. I hate going through the clouds. Now I don't know exactly where he is. Oh, there he is. Okay. So relax a little bit, give us some turning room. I guess I've kind of allowed this to evolve into a 1-circle fight, which benefits him a little bit, but that's okay. Let's pull back up so we can slow down. It doesn't seem like we were getting our positional advantages the way we want, so now we can do an excursion there, and oh, that was fairly neutral. He must be going slower than he looks. Okay, there we go. We're in better position now. Going a little slower than I wish we were, but we had enough energy to do an excursion. Let's see if we can shoot him. I'm not good with this pipper. I think it doesn't seem like it shoots where it ought to. I feel like some of those should have been hits. Those should not have been. Nor those. Okay, so, oh, he's going way slow. He's stalling out, and I'm stalling out. Normally I would have thought that he would have won that, and I would have stalled out first, but... Okay, come on. Come on. Alright, if we would have taken a minute longer to stall out, or to recover, I guess he probably would have been in a much better position, but as it is, we didn't lose much from that, so energy's not great. Those were a little wild. I probably should have pulled the trigger there. There we go. We're gonna have to walk him into him because I can't hit him otherwise. And oh no, I'm gonna hit him. Ah! I'm dead. I should have rolled out after I saw his wings smoking. Maybe put one more burst on him and then rolled out. I was target fixated there. Whoops. Anyway. Thanks for watching. We'll show the TAC view and the external view, I think, and call it. welcome to the 311 Griffin YouTube channel. We are fighting the JF-17 Thunder against an Ace AI F-14B, and at 10,000 feet head-on. This is guns only, and I'm going to try to go through this TAC view pretty fast because sometimes I spend way too long on here, and I do have the other views, so I don't want to make it too long. But essentially, flying head on, I like to get as close to him as I can sometimes, and there have been a number of times I've killed the Tomcat by flying too close and technically impacting it. So I go vertical and sort of, luckily two circle. This sort of benefits me. He's got a smaller turn radius, but this really gives me turning room, and I'm able to, in theory, get turned around. I thought it was a little bit more neutral than this, but I was building energy up, coming back down, building energy up so I could do kind of an excursion, and I'm doing so. He's going pretty slow. So the JF-17 doesn't seem to pull as hard as the F-16, which is really, so like I'm going really fast here, and I'm not really turning. I probably should have pulled the nose back up and gone up a little bit, maybe more vertical, because I'm just not slowing down as much as I should have been, so I didn't get tucked in on his 6 o'clock. And what I was saying there is, the F-16 turns a little better in my experience, except against AI Thunder. The AI Thunder can freaking turn. So here I go. I slowed down. I went vertical and slowed down pretty well. But so he's going really slow. We're kind of neutral, and so that the geometry wasn't quite right there for me to get in position. But luckily, he's having a little bit of trouble maneuvering. I slowed down enough that I could kind of get back behind him, and then I got enough speed that I could do an excursion and get in a little bit better position. So he goes vertical. The Tomcat really likes to do that. I'm going to lose this kind of a matchup where we're both vertical because he flies better at slow speeds. I'm having trouble figuring that pipper out. It doesn't seem to be right. He didn't do that in the game. And then you see me overshoot. I probably should have rolled the other way, but actually he stalled out. So I got a little bit lucky there. And then I stalled out, but I stalled out kind of weirdly, where he stalled and he just flipped right over. I stalled, and I guess no, he had a pretty dang deep stall. So he stalled out and just kind of flipped down nicely. So and see how he just kind of stopped falling. He just kind of flipped over, and at 25 knots, he just sort of leveled off and flew. I don't think the F-14 can really do that. I fell on my back and almost got into a flat spin and had to build up energy before I could have any authority whatsoever. So that's more AI issues, I think. That's my personal opinion. But I'm in okay position because he stalled out first. So I've just got to try to maintain it. Energies are sort of similar. I had to burn a lot of mine just to stay in position there and get in a better position. And then luckily I finally figured out the pipper and smacked into him. You don't really see it there, but I smacked into his body and died instantly. So there's that.